Ah, you've stepped into the delightful world of diminishing marginal utility, my young Padawan. Imagine you have a stash of your favorite chocolates. Let's say it's the fanciest gourmet stuff money can buy. Now, I'm talking about that kind of chocolate that makes even your taste buds do a happy dance a la TikTok style. You unwrap the first piece, and it's heavenly. The chocolate's velvety texture, the rich flavor, pure bliss. You feel like you've ascended to a whole new level of taste nirvana. That's your first chocolate, giving you maximum utility, aka satisfaction in economic parlance. Now, as you reach for the second piece, it's still fantastic because, well, it's gourmet chocolate. But notice something. Your excitement isn't quite as heightened as it was with the first piece. Fast forward to your seventh or eighth chocolate, and you're starting to feel like Augustus Gloop in Willy Wonka's factory. It's still good, but each additional chocolate doesn't quite pack the punch the first one did. You're losing that initial wow factor. This is what economists term diminishing marginal utility. In essence, the more you consume something, the less additional satisfaction, utility, you get from consuming yet another piece of it. It's like how the first meme you see in the morning might make you giggle uncontrollably, but by the time you've scrolled through 100, you're like, I've seen funnier. Consider if you had an infinite supply of chocolate. Eventually, you'd reach a point where you're so saturated with chocolate that eating another piece might even start feeling like a chore. In extreme cases, it might have negative utility. You might start avoiding chocolate altogether. Blasphemy? I know. The same rule applies to a lot of things in life: money, pizza slices, Netflix episodes. The first chunk of consumption offers the highest utility, and each subsequent chunk offers a tad less. So the moral of the story is, savor that first chocolate like it's the last, and never underestimate the wisdom of your taste buds' diminishing enthusiasm. All right, let's dive into the wild and wacky world of economics. Imagine you're at a party and suddenly there's a rumor going around that they've just run out of avocado toast. Total millennial nightmare, right? But wait, the plot thickens. Someone whispers that there's a secret stash in the back, but it's now twice the price. Normally you'd think, no way, too pricey. But because everyone's panicking and you can't bear the thought of a brunch without avocado toast, you might just shell out that extra cash. What you're seeing is a quirky little thing known as the Veblen effect. Named after the economist Thorstein Veblen, it describes situations where demand for a product increases as its price goes up rather than down. This often happens with luxury goods, where higher prices mean greater status and exclusivity. So in our scenario, the overpriced avocado toast becomes a super exclusive status snack. It's a bit counterintuitive because we're taught that when prices rise, demand should fall, right? But here's where human psychology throws a wrench in equation. It's like people saying, who needs financial stability when I can show off this designer handbag that cost a month rent? In essence, it's all about the perceived value. Higher price tags make certain goods and services appear more desirable or even signal better quality. It's why some people will pay absurd amounts for a pair of sneakers or a limited edition gadget. They're not just buying the item, they're buying the prestige, the bragging rights, the inclusion into an exclusive club. Next time you see someone splurging on something ridiculously overpriced, just remember, they might be under the influence of the Veblen effect. Either that, or they really, really love avocado toast.